What's up, boys? Steven. I'm up doing my morning hydration right now. Today, I'm gonna bench 315. I haven't attempted 315 in like over a year, maybe two. But I'm gonna bench 315 today. I've been cutting for 3 weeks, but I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna bench 315. The most I've been doing is I do 3 sets of 5, and I'm up to like 5 sets, 5 reps. I'll do like 285-ish for 5, or 275 for 5, depending on the day. But today, I'm gonna bench 315. I'm getting my lemon water with aloe vera juice and hydrogen water in right now. Then I'm gonna have my the perfect aminos, take my supplements, and get going. Get this day started. I'm gonna hit some cardio. I'm gonna hit some fasted cardio right now after this, while I read, while I work. And then it's preparation time. Now I'm gonna work the rest of the day. For lunch, I'm gonna have chicken with rice and avocado as my pre-workout meal. I'm gonna get it done today, boys. I gotta go to Sprouts. I gotta get more lemon. I gotta get more avocado. I gotta get more chicken. I gotta get a couple things. But it's 315 bench day. Let's fucking go. So take Division 1 beef organs. It's like a multivitamin. Take some cod liver oil, fish oil, brain function. Then I take L-glutamine, good for your GI tract, good for your gut health. That's how I start my day off. And then what I'll do is now I'll stretch, I'll prayer, I'll do a little bit of breath work. Then I'll come back out, take my electrolytes, get on my bike, do my journal, do some reading, and yeah, fast cardio for 45 minutes, and then I'm ready to go. All right, so getting ready to cook up for this lift. I want to absolutely pump up my glycogen levels so that I get a nasty, nasty lift. I have all the energy I need to lift heavy today. So I'm gonna make protein pancakes, 6 eggs, and 3 bananas mashed up, and that's gonna be my batter for the pancakes. And then I'm going to probably add maybe a little bit of honey on them and some cinnamon. And then I'm also going to make a grilled chicken bowl with some avocado on it and some white rice. So we're gonna get to cooking this up and get ready to leave for the gym roughly about an hour-ish from this point. All right, so I'm seasoning the chicken. I just season with black pepper and salt. I keep it really simple. The less ingredients, the better. I don't like, garlic powder or any of this shit. So I just season my grilled chicken with, like I said, black pepper and salt. I keep it really, really simple. I like simplicity. Simplicity works best for me. I feel better the less ingredients I eat. Now, as you can see, I'm gonna make a bit of a mess here. That is why I hired a cleaning service, because I am a messy guy in the kitchen. I'm very clean elsewhere, but in the kitchen, dude, I am a damn mess. So I'm just gonna keep seasoning this up. And so I made a mess, but it's seasoned. And here's the beauty of having clean counters. I'm just gonna take all the excess pepper that got on my counter and scrape it right on top. This is why it's beautiful having a clean surface to work off. God bless my cleaning people, man, are they good. Okay, chicken is seasoned. Now I'm gonna make the protein pancake batter. So I got 3 bananas in a bowl, and obviously I weighed them because I wanna get as precise as I can get. Got a weird text message, okay. And now I'm gonna mash them up. I'm gonna mash these fuckers up to the best of my ability. Now they're not honestly the ripest. They're kind of still, they weren't really ready. But we're gonna mash them up anyways. Get them nice and mashed. All those protein pancakes you see in the store, like the Kodiak and all that shit, go look at the ingredients. They're fucking terrible. Terrible. Bunch of processed shit. This is the best way to make protein pancakes. I'm gonna put the macros for everything in the video when I'm done. All right, that's mashed. Now I'm gonna add in the eggs. The eggs I got are from a farm in Boca. They're corn and soy free, so they're a bit expensive.
but I pay the premium to put the best inputs in my body. I don't like having inflammatory shit in my system. I feel worse, I feel more groggy with it. So we're just gonna crack these eggs in, all 6 of them. So the rule is, for every banana, 2 eggs. And a medium-sized banana. For every banana, you put 2 eggs to keep a nice balance for the batter. Oh, geez. See, they crack way easier when they're real. Stir it up. It's a Bob Marley banger right there. I don't know if you know about that. All right, here we go. Whisk it, whisk it, whisk it. I'm gonna add some cinnamon. Give it a little flavor. Whisk that up. Oh, geez. Fucking mess, man. All right, these are pretty much whisked up. Now I'm going to get a bowl and I'm going to put the avocado and mash that up next. So I'm just gonna do half of an avocado. I don't really need that much, just do half. It's good, healthy fats. I try and have it. I actually do, I have an avocado every single day. I have half of it with my chicken usually, and then I have another half with it with my ground beef. But today I'm not gonna do ground beef because I'm specifically carbing up now, which kind of changed the way that I'm doing my macros for the day. I'm still gonna hit my macros. All this, and I'm still sub 2,000 calories, believe it or not, because for dinner, which I only eat 2 meals a day, for dinner I'm gonna have shrimp. And shrimp is really high protein, low calories, so that should be good. And after all of this, I'll be hitting my protein goals of 200 grams of protein per day. Simple. So 57 grams of avocado, mashed up. So I started heating up the pan. Now I'm gonna cook everything with avocado oil spray. Stay away from pan, there's chemicals in it. You don't wanna be eating chemicals. This is some clean stuff here, and it's 0 calorie. I'd rather cook everything in butter, honestly. Like, at least I cook my eggs and I cook my protein pancakes in butter, and then I cook my chicken usually in coconut oil because it gives it a good flavor. But since I'm cutting, I can't afford excess calories with my cooking oils. So I've just been rocking with this. It's good, it gets the job done. God, it gets the job done, it's really good. 0 calories, so I'm gonna spray. These pans are heating up. I'm spraying down and get them ready. Pancake mix. There we go. I don't really know how these are gonna go. These are a bit watery, but we'll see. So I'm gonna use the tongs. I know these big ass tongs. These are really for a grill. I have little smaller tongs, but they're in the dishwasher right now, and I don't feel like taking them out. So while this cooks a bit, I'm going to, in fact, let me add a little more. Make it a little thicker. So I got a lot of mix here. There we go. Let these heat up. I'm gonna have my bee pollen. I eat bee pollen every single day. It's loaded with vitamins, minerals, increases vitality. I usually have 3 teaspoons. I used to have 1, then I increased to 2, then I increased to 3. Look, I love bee pollen. Yeah, look at that. I noticed when I make chicken in the pan, if I cut it in half, it cooks faster. So I'm just gonna cut this bitch in half. The oil is just spitting everywhere. It's just getting on me. I burn myself all the time. If I was more patient, I'd be fine, but I'm impatient, man. I'm gonna throw the rice in now. This rice, I just throw it in the microwave 90 seconds. Easy peasy. Check on the second pancake. This is a fat one. Keep that ready to flip. Oh boy, a messy one. Oh, here we go. The fucking microwave died. This has happened before. I gotta flip the circuit breaker. That's annoying. And your chicken's just about done. So I'm gonna toss the chicken on my wooden board here. So I'm gonna cut it up before I put it in the bowl. Chicken's done. I'm just gonna finish up these pancakes. So I'm gonna get the chicken into this bowl and mash it around in the avocado a little bit. There we go. And then I'm gonna add the rice. Okay, mix this around some avocado. Get the chicken nice and green, so that tastes good. Okay, good. Let's get this in there. There we go. Mix around the chicken and the rice. Now let me show you a hack for applying the honey. Literally all you gotta do is put the honey on the scale and then turn it on. So it's gonna look like it's zeroed, and then you just take some honey and that's it. Just put it all over the pancake. And basically why this is great is because it just makes it way easier. Because look, I don't have to take the honey off. It's just gonna tell me exactly how many, it's gonna say negative whatever, and then that's how many grams of honey I used. So it works out perfectly. Put a little more cinnamon. Banger, chicken and rice. And there you go. There's your pancakes with your honey. Absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna start with the chicken and rice bowl, and then I'm gonna have the protein pancakes as like almost like a dessert. I think that's how I'm gonna structure it right now. And then I have a client check-in call right after this. And then that's it. Go to the gym like an hour, get there later, no later than an hour, hour and a half after eating this. When it's all digested, and go rip 315 bench. Can't wait. Delicious. So I don't really care to hit 315 bench. I was just like, yeah, why not, kind of thing. But I don't believe in PRs. I think PRs are stupid. And when I say PR, I mean 1 rep PR. I think your PR should be, you got more of 5 reps than you ever did. You got more of 6 reps than you ever did. Hitting 1 rep PRs don't really do much for you, and they're too much of a risk of injury. But I've just gotten so strong over this past year and a half. I'm just curious to see how I do. So I'm going for it. My goal right now is still to get more lean, get more shredded, and get stronger in the process. And it's been really fun. So this way, by summer, I'm looking like a damn Greek god. I can't wait. I'm gonna be looking so sick this summer, because the summer bodies start 6 months before summer. You wanna have a great physique? It takes time, bro. It takes fucking time. So, for me, it starts now. 3 weeks into my cut, necking this shit, because I got a check-in call. But, it was fucking delicious. I'm really excited for this pump. And yeah, dude, know your macros. Your macros are really important. Know how to manipulate them, know how to use them properly, when to use them. Everybody's got a macro budget based off their goal. For me, I know what my macros are, and I can eat this shit and still get shredded. So that's what I'm doing. But typically, I just do grilled chicken at lunch, and then ground beef and eggs for dinner. But since today is going to be a special lift, I manipulated my carbs accordingly. This whole thing's like 145 grams of carb. Because ideally you want to have at least half of your carbohydrate intake consumed before you train. Specifically, 1 hour before you train. That's exactly what I'm doing. But I'm gonna neck this and then I'm excited for this lift, bro. I just destroyed that chicken and rice. Rinsing out my palate, and now it's time for the deliciousness. It's time for the bomb. Literally, I made these pancakes with just banana and fucking egg. These pancakes are over 30 grams of protein, no bullshit ingredients, just straight gas, dude. Delicious. Now, I cooked them a little too much, like I burnt them a little. But they're so delicious. Absolutely delicious. Insane. This is why it's important to understand nutrition. You can still enjoy the foods you love. There's a better way to go about it. Even the honey I use, raw, unfiltered honey. It's not heated, it's not pressed. Out of a glass jar. Gotta understand what you're doing, bro. You can't be winging it. You can't get results when you wing shit. You gotta be able to know what you're doing, align your macros properly with your goal, and kill it. This meal is huge. But it's amazing, bro. And I'm gonna come home from the gym later tonight. I'll have just some shrimp. And that'll be good. Hit my protein. I'll hit my protein and be under 2,000 calories. And still have plenty of energy for my lift. And not be starving myself. People get diets all wrong, bro. You gotta build a diet that you love, as you can see. Because if you don't love what you're doing, you're not gonna sustain it. And the key to getting results is being consistent. That's why it's important to eat the foods you love and have a routine that you love. Just about done. Absolutely delicious. I'm so full right now. That's why I'm making myself like an hour, hour and a half to digest. And I'm out. I'm gonna have the sickest fucking pump today. I can't wait. Let's go. Anything you want to start doing, the key is always going to be consistency. And the best way to remain consistent is always just to build it in a way that you enjoy. Because if you're doing something that you hate over and over and over and over again, eventually you're going to give in. You're going to fucking, fall off. It's not how it's done. But you've been doing a good job with the way you've been doing things so far. So keep it up. You're crushing. Just wrapped up a one-on-one call with my client Andre, but I'm about to slug this espresso and go bench 3 plates. Sounds like some homicidal rap music to get you deep for the gym, especially when you're gonna hit a fucking PR. Did you like that little vlog?
Yeah, it was fucking sick. I was like, dude, this would be so much better if we had fucking the camera and microphone.
Oh yeah. I feel good today. That's the most carbs I've had in a minute, like in one sitting.
You want to just toss on?
I'm gonna go straight to 2.
Okay.
Probably. So here I'm gonna do like 2 reps. I don't want to waste energy.
Make sure you have good leg drive and plant.
Yeah.
Pretend like you're fucking breaking the bar. Break that bar. Come on.
I can't have that happen. I always hit the front.
Not have that happen.
I'm gonna slide forwards more when I do it, and I'll just have you like, lift me off.
You want to lift up? 2 full minutes before we get through 15.
Yeah.
You want to lift off on this?
Yeah, I guess.
You ready for it?
Yeah. Okay. I gotta slide forward a little bit. 3, 2.
Up. Water.
Order. Feeling it, bro.
Water. I'll let you set, so I'm going to hold it until you set, and then you're going to rip it.
Okay. Alright. I'm doing that up. Forward. 3, 2, 1.
Up. 2, come on. Up. Come on. Let's fucking go. That was the pace of our 315.
That was clean.
Yeah. You got that shit. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. For all you dudes benching 315, I'm adding a little donut to make it 320 since that was clean. So when you say you bench 315, I could say I bench 320. Simply an ego move right here.
Go, go.
Alright, I'm just going for 1 clean right here.
Up.
Oh shit.
Come on.
320.
Get it. Yeah, 225 is going to feel light, man.
I feel like a plate. This is some dude's PR right here.
Got mine.
Very strong. So I got the 3 plates, got even 320, and I was like, to Troy, I was like, yo, let me go another 10 pounds heavier. He's like, bro, you hit 315 clean, you hit 320 clean. He's like, don't push your luck. Try it next week. So next week, I'm going to go heavier. I'll post that shit on my IG story, but I'm about to go home, shower, get some fucking work done. And then I got my group call tonight. So I'm going to have some dinner too. I'm having fucking shrimp. I have some shrimp, but yo, bro, honestly, there's no better feeling than hitting the fucking gym. No better feeling than getting to the gym, getting a fire lift in, getting the blood flowing. There's nothing better. My energy's up. I feel more electric. I feel more alive. I feel my confidence up from getting a fire fucking pump. There's nothing better than this shit, boys. So never neglect the gym. Make it a part of your daily routine. Even when you don't feel like going, just go. Trust me, because whenever you don't feel like going and you go anyways, that's when you get the best lifts. So get the fuck in the gym and get after it whenever you're feeling lazy. And you're just going to compound that over time, bro. You're going to look better. You're going to feel better. You're missing out if you're not in the gym at least fucking 4 or 5 days a week. So I'm going to show you boys how to make some fire-ass shrimp. Shrimp is a high-protein, low-calorie fucking hack. But don't eat shrimp more than twice a week. This shit's not good for you if you eat too much of it. So I already weighed this out. I'm going to put the shrimp in a bowl. Now, if I was not cutting, I would tell you do 4 teaspoons of melted butter in here. But since I'm cutting, I can't do that. So I'm just gonna add salt and pepper. So a little bit of pepper, and I'm going pretty heavy on the fucking pepper, dude, because I don't have the butter. So I'm not gonna be cheap with the pepper here. Just to give it some more flavor. Add salt. Add some salt in this bitch. And then some cayenne pepper so it's a little spicy. That's the key. Some cayenne pepper in there. Now, like I said, if I wasn't cutting, I would put some 4 teaspoons of melted butter in there. Add even more flavor. But since I am cutting, I'm just gonna do some cayenne pepper because I like my shrimp spicy. And then I'm just gonna mix it up. And that's it. And then I'm just gonna throw it on a pan and let it cook. I'm gonna cook it with the avocado oil spray again. And that's it. It's just gonna be delicious. It's gonna be low calorie, high protein. Dude, it felt so good to hit 315 today. 320. 320. But it's been so long since I attempted a PR. A 1 rep PR is seriously it's pointless. Oh, I already had a 4. It's really pointless, but like I said, I got strong, so I'm like, I'm just curious. Like, let me test and see kind of where I'm at, strength-wise. The 320 move with ease, and like if I trained for it, I could probably get to 350. I could probably bench 350 by like 3 months from now. But honestly, I don't fucking care to. Like, that's not a priority of mine. My priority is like, as you can see, I'm getting kind of lean. I'm kind of getting there, but like I want to get more lean. I want to get more vascular and lean. So I'm going to drop weight and just keep getting and building more muscle. But I'm not concerned with how much I could lift. I'm already strong enough. It doesn't matter to me. But I'm always trying to get stronger, but like I don't have a specific fucking weight that like I'm trying to get to. Because that's irrelevant at this point in my career. And when I was early on training, like when I was in my late teens and early 20s, I was training for how much can I lift, because that's called ego lifting. And when I did that, I ended up fucking hurting myself a bunch of times. That's why my shoulder's still pretty winged. Like you could tell on that rep that I did, the second rep, my shoulder just gave out. But I was lean for so long, I just got bored of it. I'm like, I want to eat food, and you know, I just didn't care. I didn't care to be lean anymore. But now, the only reason I want to get more lean is because I feel better when I'm lean. I want to show you guys what's possible. Even though I'm in great shape, I feel like I could be in better shape. So if I'm pushing myself to get in better shape, what does that say about you, you know? You should always be striving for more in life, you know? Life isn't about fucking fun and enjoying life. It's about pushing yourself to see how far you can take your limits. And that's why I do what I do, man. That's why I work so hard. I want to see how far I can take this thing. I want to see how much I could push. I want to see what I'm made of. That's my goal. And then after I eat the shrimp, I gotta prepare for my group call with the boys. But I already have a presentation prepared. I'll probably put some clips of that at the end of this video so you guys can kind of see. But we're gonna go over mindset. We're gonna go over, the topic is your trauma makes you a G. People often are struggling with their past traumas, but you don't understand how powerful it is. Any trauma that you have is really a weapon for your success. So we're gonna touch on that subject tonight. But I'm really looking forward to it, and it's been a solid ass fucking day. There it goes, bro. Just some shrimp, some cayenne pepper. Oh, that's what I forgot to put in it. I knew I was forgetting something. You're supposed to put lemon juice in it. Fuck, you're supposed to put lemon juice in it. I knew I was forgetting something. Put lemon juice in the shrimp next time. Ah. Alright, well, I'm just going to eat it as is. Should be good. So it's still fucking delicious without the lemon and the butter, but if I had the lemon and the butter, that simple little recipe that takes 5 minutes to make, 40 grams of protein, 0 carbs, 170 calories. 5 minutes to prep it, delicious. Boys, I'm a few days out since I filmed this, but as I'm putting it together for you, I'm going to add in the entire group call presentation that I gave to my guys. It is such a good group call. If you're a man that knows he's meant for more, if you want to push your limits and become the best version of yourself, you're seriously going to appreciate this presentation, and you need to take notes. So take out a notepad and start taking notes. I seriously hope you enjoyed this presentation. For those of you who have watched the modules, I've kind of structured this a lot similar. Just ignore the chapter 2 part. I basically am going to add this to the mindset module, I think, because this is a really important subject, because a lot of us have dealt with trauma. And I think, you know, what recently happened to the guy Josh in our group, his mom dying, kind of made me think about this stuff. And like, in my life personally, any trauma that I've experienced, whether that's a breakup, you know, my father dying, just anything at all, that pain I used to use as a vice. A lot of people use pain as a vice, an excuse to not do shit, right? Why me? It's like this fucking weak attitude that I used to have. But once I started channelizing all of my pain and trauma and weaponizing it towards my goals, it genuinely changed the course of my life, and I achieved so much more. And I kind of want to break that down a little bit. So in this presentation, we're going to explore how to use all pain and trauma that you've experienced in your life as a dagger to stick in the neck of your goals. And this mind frame is basically going to allow you to never have anything negative be only negative ever again. Every single negative, if you apply these principles, you will be able to turn into a positive. So let's break into it. Every man of value went through pain. It's painful to get strong. It's painful to get rich. It's painful to be important. It's painful to get good with women. Anything that is worth value is going to require pain. If it was easy, everybody would have it. So think about any goals that you had in your life. It's probably going to be difficult to attain, right? Because you look around and no one has the things that you want specifically, and the ones that do went through pain to get it. So that's just something that needs to be accepted. You know, it's a mind frame that nothing in life that's good will come easy. And what you hate in life is what makes you, right? Your pain makes you. Like, what you hate is what you need. You can't avoid pain. So if you don't want to go to the gym, go to the fucking gym. If you don't want to do things that are going to contribute to building your business, that's exactly what you need to do. So anytime you get something in your head like, fuck, I really don't want to do this shit. I don't want to do this shit. It's going to suck. It's going to be boring. It's going to be difficult. That should be an immediate trigger to get going and working on that immediately. Like, start triggering your mind to get active when you get that feeling of, wow, this is going to suck. You should get almost excited about it. So another thing, affirm to God that you want to see how good life can get daily. You must believe in your dream. You must believe your dream life is possible and understand that it comes with bad. And what that means is every single day when you're praying or when you're talking to God, it's important that you're affirming to God that you want to see how good your life can get. That you are telling God, I want more. I want these things and I'm willing to work for these things. And it's important that you say these things daily. And you start actually believing your dream life is possible, because what you have to understand is when you ask God for good things in your life, he's going to give you a lot of bad shit. If you want more patience, he's going to put a lot of people that are going to test your patience in your life. Anything that you want from God, he's going to give you challenges to get it. And once you can understand that and challenges start to come your way, it's almost like you get this little inner excitement, because it's like, oh, fuck, I see this. This is the test. Okay, cool. I asked for this. Now I'm gifted with an opportunity to have it, but I have to struggle to get there. So just start reframing your mind to understand the way the world works and the way the law of attraction works. When bad shit's happening, there's something good coming on the other side. You just have to persevere. So self-hypnosis is key. Everything you say out of your mouth is more important than the words you hear from other people. Whatever you tell yourself, you reaffirm. So it's almost better in life to walk around through life being arrogant. Because what gives you the best mind frame to win? Believing you could do everything. And to a lot of people, they might call you fucking arrogant because they're going to say you have this cockiness, this confidence about you. Damn fucking straight. Because if I don't believe in me, who the fuck's going to believe in me? So self-hypnosis. Lie to yourself and tell yourself that you are the things and that you have the things that you want in your life before you have them. Because when you start reframing your mind this way, you'll start to attract those things, right? It's not that we're chasing things, we're attracting things. And so in order for you to have everything you want, you got to start living as the man who already has the shit. You know what I'm saying? So Self-hypnosis, bro. Lie to yourself in good ways. Tell yourself you're all these things. Be fucking cocky. Be confident. Don't let anyone tell you that that's bad. Why would you not want to be? What do you want to be? A little fucking weeping little bitch? Fuck that. So tell yourself your life is good. Tell yourself you're blessed. Tell yourself that you can actually achieve anything. Don't tell yourself anything bad about you. Don't listen to other people. Like self-hypnosis. So another subject. Love the war. You're only going to be good at fighting if you love the war. Smile every time you get shot. Life is war. We've talked about this countless times. Life is war. You're always going to war with the man in the mirror. You're always going to war against that inner bitch you have inside of you to reach new heights and to reach new levels in your life. So if you understand this is war, stop trying to win the war, right? Focus on loving the war. Get good at fighting the war. Smile when bad shit happens because you know it's coming. You know good things are coming. So be a hero or suffer eternal slavery of your own mind. So heroes don't fucking shy away from battle, right? But the battle's in your mind. So you're either going to be a hero, you're going to face your inner demons, you're going to face all the things and all the trauma in your life, or you're going to be a slave to your own mind, to your own vices for the rest of your life. So to win the war, have a hero's mind frame. Understand you are the hero in your own journey, bro. You actually are. Like, that's not bullshit. You genuinely are. It's your life. So there's no worse pain than regret. Heroes resist, right? Heroes resist. And when I say resist, I mean they resist their own mind. They know they understand their mission. They understand what needs to be done. But their mind is not going to play ball. So they resist it. Because there's no pain worse than regret. Your mind's going to tell you not to do shit that's scary, not to do shit that you know might benefit you, but it might not work. There's all this risk. Your mind's going to tell you not to do this shit and play it safe. But there's no worse pain than regret. The pain of regret is going to sting way fucking worse than you trying and failing. Always. Always. You never want to live life with could have been. What could have been. That's the worst feeling ever. When I felt that shit, that was worse than anxiety. That was worse than depression. It was worse than anger. There was no worse feeling in my life than regret and knowing I had more to me and I left it behind. So glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. That's Napoleon Bonaparte. You guys know who he is, I'm assuming. Glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. Glory is a chase, bro. To have glory in life, to have real joy, it's a hunt, it's a chase. It's something that's you never actually just achieve it. It's constant. There's always has to be work for more and for more and for more, but obscurity is forever. Obscurity is basically when you do nothing, when your life is insignificant. That's obscurity. Henry, mute yourself. Don't do this again. Henry, mute yourself.
What?
I got it. I muted her. Obscurity is forever. So that means being insignificant is forever. If you do nothing with this one life, this one opportunity that you have, you're going to be etched into history as a nobody, and no one's going to remember who you are. Your family tree, I don't know if you guys have a family tree, but I have one. There's people in that family tree that have no relevance at all, and there's people in that family tree. It's like, wow, he was the OG of the family. He's the reason we have this. He's the reason we're able to do this. He's the reason I have 10 other cousins because he was the G of the family. You could be that guy, or you could be the one on the family tree. It's like, oh, I see him once a year. He's a fucking nobody. So everything in life is rented. A good body is only rented. It's never complete. You got to train each day to retain it. Getting in shape, getting a great body is never complete. There's never a done deal. You signed it off, you achieved a good body, and it's over. That's not how life works. It is rented. You have to pay rent for that body every day. You have to eat right. You have to train. This never ends. This is not you get there and it's over. If you want to retain something and have it for the rest of your life, you got to pay rent for it. Relationships are rented. Business is rented. If you don't tend to your significant other, if you don't tend to your family, spend time with them, communicate with them, you lose them. Chick's not going to stay with you just because you're you. Even if you're a fucking multi-millionaire, you have to put work into the relationship. If you stop working on your business, it fails. Everything in life is rented that's worth value. And you have to pay the dues. So when you understand, okay, I have to pay dues, that's life. So don't worry about chasing happiness or something. Paying dues is going to be every day for the rest of your life. Just fucking accept that. There's no end screen where the life it all ends and you have everything and it's over. You're going to be working till the day you fucking die. But that's the beautiful part, because you get to push your limits and see how much you could fucking put on the field. So make a choice. Live in obscurity forever, live an easy life, or try your absolute best and pay rent to live forever through the names of your family, through the names of whatever you achieve, or just choose an easy life and be a nobody. Your choice. So manhood is hard, life is hard. How you shape yourself will determine how hard it is for you and how miserable it will be, right? So who you shape yourself to be is going to determine how hard your challenges are going to be. Basically, what I mean is you need to look for a challenge. Do not shy away from difficulty. Do not shy away from challenge. The more challenge you run into head on, guns blazing, the more character you're going to build and the stronger of an individual you're going to become, and the more you'll be able to achieve. So you get to choose your battles. If life's too easy, go do something fucking difficult. Life should never be easy, because then you're not growing. So life's not about being easy. It's not about being happy. Life is going to always be difficult. So all the pain and the sadness that you feel, you are supposed to feel. You have to feel those things, because if you never felt the pain and the sadness, you wouldn't be trying to better yourself right now. You're supposed to feel those things. Don't say fucking, why me, I'm unlucky. No, you're blessed. You're lucky to have this pain. Enjoy it. So again, two choices. Either go through the suffering it takes to be a man of value, or suffer eternity as a nobody. You make the choice. Either live a stress-free life, play your video games, go fucking drink, go have fun, but then suffer from being a nobody. Or have a stressful life, leave your mark on the world, and live an exceptional life where you're reaping rewards you could have never imagined, and you're achieving things you could have never imagined. But again, it's all a fucking choice that you get to make every single morning when you wake up. Do I want to have a stress-free life and be a fucking no one? Or do I want to do something significant with my life and always be remembered? And if this is your choice, there's nothing wrong with that, but you do have to decide. So everything is your responsibility. It's your responsibility to become your best and brightest version of yourself. You cannot achieve this by only talking it into existence. You have to live it into existence. So I always talk about the law of attraction and how you have to speak positively about yourself. Attract the life that you want. Start living as this person. But your words only have so much power. If you truly want everything you want in life to be attracted and come to you, you have to live it into existence. So when you think of, remember the list of hate and the list of great, the enemy villain list that I had you guys make? Think about that. All the amazing traits that your enemy has. He only has those fucking traits because he went through hard shit to get them. He didn't just spawn with them. He put himself on the line, overcame shit, and became the G. He didn't fucking just easily get there. So when you think of it, you have to live it into existence. You have to go through the trauma and the hardships that it would take to become that enemy, right? Because at the end of the day, the reason he's your enemy is because it's a version of you want to be, but you're battling to get there. To become him, you got to live it into existence. So seek difficulty for you to overcome so that you can build a character of meaning. Do not shy away from difficulty. Run towards it. When you think of every bad thing that's ever happened to you in your life, like genuinely think about that for a second. Over a long enough time frame, it came out to be a net win because you learned from it, you became more experienced, you became more calloused, and you became a better fucking person from all your experiences. And if you haven't, that means that you are burying trauma still to this day that you need to dig up and fucking face. But if you face those demons, every bad thing, even me, my father dying, is one of the best things that ever happened to me, as fucked up as that sounds, because I wouldn't be here today talking to you guys if that didn't happen. I wouldn't be helping other people if that didn't happen to me. I would have never found my purpose if that didn't happen. So people question God, but he has a fucking plan. Don't question it. Just roll with the punches and say, how am I going to continue to get better no matter what happens? Pain is the greatest teacher. Men only learn things the hard way, and all pain is a lesson from God. Think about this shit. All right, this is it's kind of fucking funny, but it's true. Think about us as dudes, right? We literally only learn shit the hard way. Let me put it for example for in a relationship. I don't know if any of you fuckers have ever cheated on your girl, but you'll cheat and you'll cheat and you'll cheat until she fucking catches you. And she'll say, you know, she'll eventually, she'll accept it or she'll leave you. But if she leaves you, that's the only way you'll say, no, please don't go. No, I'll stop. I swear to God, I'll stop. I swear to God, I'll stop. But if she caught you and she was like, you're good, you ain't fucking stopping. If you drive your car 100 miles an hour and you get a thrill out of driving your car 100 miles an hour, it's your favorite fucking thing to do. And your mom and your friends are saying, bro, stop that shit. You're going to crash the car. You're going to crash. Stop driving like an idiot. Yeah, okay. But you don't fucking change until you crash the car. Men literally only learn from fucking experience and pain. It's the only way. Somebody could tell you to stop, you're going to fucking go off the rails, but you're not going to fucking learn until you actually go off the rails, right? You have to actually experience it to learn. And the pain that you have, whatever the fuck it is a lesson. So understand that, and this way, anytime you experience it, it's not all fucking bad. There's some real good that's going to come from this. So your pain makes you more wise, more experienced, more dangerous, and more capable. I always think of fucking Batman. I think of Batman, right? I'm sure you guys have seen the Batman movies. He became Batman because they killed his fucking parents, right? And he had to grow up by himself with that little fucking butler. And even though he had all this money, he was always trying to get vengeance for that, and he ends up saving the whole fucking city. But he would never be Batman if they didn't kill his parents. So your pain is what drives you and makes you into the hero of your own life. So cherish that pain and understand you've been gifted that pain and use it. So I want to speak about happiness a little bit because a lot of this can seem a little glum, this subject. So I truly believe that we're not put on earth to be happy. And when I say us, I'm saying men. So like, why do you want to sit there and laugh all day long? You were happy your entire childhood, right? Why do you need to be fucking happy all the time? Anytime you've chased happiness, it's led you down a path of hedonism, and you never felt fulfilled from feeling fucking happy. You're a man, you have responsibilities, you're here to do important things, and important things are difficult. Life is always going to be hard, it's going to be frustrating, but that's what gives you purpose. If you weren't overcoming fucking challenges every single day, you would feel lost. You'd be like, why is my life so easy? I'm happy and my life is easy. That doesn't make you feel fulfilled, does it? You don't want an easy life because an easy life is an insignificant life and you never achieve anything through an easy life. So don't chase happiness. Life's going to be frustrating, but when you understand what life is all about, you don't need to chase happiness because every emotion is enjoyable. Because then your pain is enjoyable because you know it's going to make you. Your struggle is enjoyable because you know it's going to make you. Your happiness is enjoyable, of course, but every emotion becomes enjoyable when you understand the true meaning of life. And the true meaning of life is to chase purpose, fulfillment, and leave a mark on planet Earth. And when you understand every emotion that you feel is going to build you, there's no emotion that isn't enjoyable. So we're here to struggle. We're here to endure pain. We're here to see how hard we are to kill. But the beauty is coming out on the other side of all of it. All the pain we just discussed. Hey, I'm checking on you guys. Don't worry. So the beauty of all the pain that we just discussed is that you get the opportunity to come out on the other side of all of it and tell your fucking story of how you got there. But nobody's going to want to hear your story if you don't do anything significant with your life. Right? So chasing happiness is looking through the wrong lens. Feeling happy is great. It's a byproduct of pushing your limits and achieving everything you ever wanted in your life. So don't chase happiness. Don't worry about being happy. Every single day, I grind my fucking ass off. And I never sit back and think, am I happy? Like, my mom will call me and she'll be like, why don't you go hang out with friends and relax? And did you watch this Netflix series? And I'll be like, fucking no. All I do is work. That's all I do. And she's like, that's not healthy. And I'm like, Mom, that's because that's how you fucking see it. I don't see it that way. I get the opportunity to wake up at 4:30 every morning, push my limits, get 1% better every day, and become the best version of myself. How is that fucking bad? I feel blessed to do that shit. I'm lucky to do that shit. There's kids getting bombed in Syria right now. I don't have anyone trying to kill me. My life is fucking good. So I don't chase happiness. But whenever I hear about your guys' wins, or whenever I do something good in the gym, or I achieve something in life, I just naturally feel happy. It's just a byproduct. So don't chase it. Now, one last thing. I think this is the last slide. Don't use a wrench to bang a nail. Pretty fucking self-explanatory expression, right? We all have these toolboxes, right? And if you want to get a nail into the wall, you're not going to use a wrench. You're going to use a hammer. So it's not about becoming an emotionless robot. We're human. We have emotions. Emotions are beautiful. I'm not telling you to be a robot with no emotions. This is about using them the correct way and never letting them stop you from doing what you're supposed to do. So again, let me reiterate this. I am not telling you guys to be emotionless robots. Emotions are great, okay? It's about using them the right way. So your pain, instead of using it as a vice, use it as a weapon, right? Think of it, all your emotions, every emotion that you experience throughout the day is a toolbox. And always have your goals top of mind, and think about this. What mental framework can I develop that gives me the best shot at achieving this goal? That's the way your mind should function. Not how do I feel right now? How am I going to feel? No. What mental framework gives me the best shot? And that's the one that you have to dial and tap into. Pull it out of your toolbox and use it properly. So if you don't feel like training, fucking great. Go train. That's the way your mind should work. Anytime I don't want to get up early, I don't want to train, I don't want to fucking journal, I don't want to do any of this shit, perfect. That means I need to go do it. And after it's done, you're going to be happy as fuck that you did it, and you're going to feel great. So you're often not going to feel like doing the right thing. You probably never honestly feel like, how often do you really get super excited to go to the gym and to track your macros and to fucking journal and get like excited about this shit? That doesn't mean you don't do it. So ignore the emotions. Do the shit you're supposed to do. Motivation is one of the most useless things I've ever heard of. I hate when people say they're motivated because it's a fucking emotion just like anything else. 90% of the time, I am not motivated. And that does not stop or change any outputs of what I do.
Now, if you fuck with that presentation and you want more of that in your life, come join the group, bro. Join the group or work with me one-on-one. I'm going to put the link to book a free call in the description. If you want to talk to me, just book a call and we'll see if you could fit into the program. But other than that, bro, have a great, great day. I appreciate you boys for watching me. I love you boys, and I'll see you in the next one.